Welcome back to constantly biting off more than you can chew and chewing like which is actually a metaphor and also why I'm so fat. Yeah, sorry you didn't get an episode on Sunday. Lot going on. Trying to fucking dig myself out of many holes here. So, because there was a couple of nice comments there saying you were looking forward to it, I just thought to do a quick update. And yes, this is going to be low production and probably not going to have a good thumbnail. And you can fucking have a go at me in the comments all you want, but I'm doing this on my own. Sick of telling you. So, trying to get over to Ibiza for opening parties, which is now. So what I've done is two birds, one stone. My mate's moving from Amsterdam to Ibiza. I've got a motorhome / van, because that's important, because motorhomes are banned in Ibiza. Unfortunately, comes into play next month. So I'm giving him my motorhome. He's driving to Amsterdam, fill it up, give him a hand. We drive down over the Pyrenees, go the long way, nice beautiful scenery, blah, 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 blah. Great. I'll follow him. Van can be a camera car, and I get to take Jimmy. Problem number one. I've blown up Jimmy. I'm sorry, but I've blown up Jimmy. Now, regardless of my thoughts on Alex and his thoughts on me at the moment and whatever the fuck ever, this, as I've said before, always does not feel like my car. It's his fans' car, it's the people's car. Every time I stop and go for fuel, people recognise it, blah, 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 blah. This is going to be fully restored. The problem is I'm constantly juggling with going away and earning a good chunk of money and spending time on, let's be honest, if I'm doing it, learning and then doing the job, breaking it again and doing the job properly. I have done all the research in the world. I can do it. I used to be a mechanic before I started to go on the oil rig, so it is possible. It will just take me 20 times longer than, let's say, Tom Lenthal. And you're probably going to ask, why is Tom Lenthal not doing it? Obviously because he's Alex's mate and he's standing by his mate and doesn't want anything to do with the car anymore, which is, to be honest, fair enough. Like, I wouldn't let my mates work on Alex's shit. You know what I mean? So that's fair enough. So, yeah, this won't be going to Ibiza. The problem, the dilemma I've got, paralysis by analysis. If I'm taking the head gasket off, which is probably what's wrong with it. Funnily enough, actually, it was at Cars and Coffee, and one of Auto Alex's fans, a little kid, they didn't actually film this, but people can back me up that were there. Can I get in? No, actually, he was like, oh, I really wanted to see this car. I was like, mate, sit in it, rev it, start it. He'd never started the car before. His dad was actually filming with a camera, but he was too busy talking to me to film. Maybe he does have the footage or not, I don't know. My exact words were, yeah, rev it. It doesn't matter if you blow it up, I'm going to make it 500 brake horsepower. He didn't blow it up, however, I did after that, very shortly after. So now, I'm not going to start it up in case it's hydrolocked. We do have water in the cylinders. We're running on. It will be resprayed, don't worry. Actually, it's not that bad now. I'm not going to start it because sod's law, it'll pop. But yeah, a little chuff of smoke came from head gasket area. And where's the dipstick gone? Where's the dipstick gone? I'm going to do an head gasket, can't even find the dipstick. Actually looks all right now, but there was a bit of splooge on there. So yeah, I'm not prepared to try to start it for you and send the rod down the bottom. When I have more time, I'll take all the spark plugs out, start it. That will relieve any water ingress or whatever, and then we'll try to start it, and I'll show you that it's shaking like a tin dog. Now, after doing some research, there is a panel on the back of these that is just like a it's about that kind of shape, and it separates the water and the oil, and they can go. Now the smoke came from the front, so that's screaming no, but it does seem to be a common problem on these. Now my biggest problem is if I'm ripping the head gasket off, I want to make it 500 brake horsepower. So do I do more research and make it 500 brake horsepower myself, which would be cool, to be honest, wouldn't it? But obviously it's a big job, it's expensive, as you've seen maybe from the Tom Lenthal one when he's doing the £1 engine for Mike Fernie. You can't get the bearings and stuff like that to modify a bearing. I think I've found bearings that do fit on this, but the chances are that Tom Lenthal hasn't explored what I've found out is minuscule. He's probably done the same thing, and we probably found out the same thing there. If not, he's found out something better, and then I've just found something that may work. All this adds up to I don't have time to take it to Ibiza. So that's you out the question until I can either just drop it off to maybe Swallows, the one in Stoke. The one in Stoke doesn't want to do nothing with it as well. So like they are the powerful YouTubers are stopping people from working on this car. Bothered. We'll work it out. It might have to be that I do it. And also we've lost a bit of lacquer as well when we put the Christmas lights on it. Now if you are putting Christmas lights on your car, you need a heater, hairdryer or something to soften the glue. We put a lot of paint protection down as tape and then stuck the lights to that as tape to stop it scratching. However, there's some parts that they get a bit colder than the others, the boot, so it does need respraying, which it did need anyway. Also, it's run out of MOT, and there's large holes in the footwells which were there before I even bought the car, so without a friendly MOT guy, which are very, very thin on the ground, and I don't want to go down that route anyway. I want it done properly, because once it's in Ibiza, it'll be kind of stuck there for a little bit. So, and there's one good mechanic there, and so yeah, I haven't rolled on a welding course. Whether I practice my skills on Jimmy or practice on the van that's not going to be here, I don't know. So you can see the complications I'm dealing with. What I've boiled it down to is this is either going to get dropped off, I'm going to sod off on another rig and come back and spend about 15 grand, and it's going to come back and it's 500 brake horsepower, or I'm going to get the head gasket done myself and then probably end up making 500 brake horsepower, and it will take me probably 2 years to do it, but it will get done. So where does that leave me? I need to get the van ready for my mates. The downpipes fell off the back of the turbo and it sounds like Jeepers Creepers van, as people will see from my live streams. So, not coming to Ibiza quite yet. And we will move the camera around a little bit. As really good followers will know, something's missing. Bitch. Bal, my favourite E46, is a pain in the arse at the moment. That was the car that I originally bought to take to Ibiza. That's why I didn't care that it had the auto box, and all E46s go, you don't want the soft top one because of the chassis rigidity. Shut up, mate, I want the roof off. So, the prettiest BMW ever made is the biggest pain in the arse. It would be easier to fix Jimmy. So, what is actually going on with the E46? Let's spin you around and show you the prettiest BMW ever made. Bad lighting. Worse lighting. That will have to do just for... Oh, where are you going, mate? So yeah, Bal, my baby. This was my car. This used to sit in storage for 12 to 18 months at a time. Come out, across Europe, go to parties, go whatever. I mean, like oil, because every time you fill up one of these, every 2 times you have to fill up a E30, 330 CI, you have to check the oil. I've obviously been to some birthday. I have already teed this up in a different episode, which you haven't seen yet. That was full, well, 3/4 full, before I went on live stream and you lot all made me drink it. And I was obviously making some kind of cake or something. Dry nice water, probably had battery issues. New phone, because you lose your phone in parties, you have to buy another one. Motion Motorsport, my good mates down there, they've done like, what's this one for? 2 grand's worth of brakes probably. Yeah, so it's got EBC brakes all round. Dimpled on the front, not drilled, because it came with drilled brakes. When you drill brakes and you leave your car standing for a while, you get like a collar of rust inside the drill, inside the thing, and then when you stamp on the brake pedal at 130 mile an hour, it sheds the brake pedal, the brake pad, and your thing hits the floor and the poo shoots out of your arse. Made that story up. So yeah, what is the problem with this? So empties its squooshes automatically, like there's some kind of blockage, which is fine. The main thing is the beautiful headlights. It's going to be bad lighting, but we'll take you around anyway. And it looks kind of crap because I've left a layer of wax on it at the moment, because just to protect it. All right, going to be the best. However, so these aftermarket headlights with the angel eyes in, which I've got working. All hunky-dory, but so this is the second time I've bought these, because this is a story for another day, but some fucking idiot left a load of coolant hoses off, and when I picked it up from the garage, took it for a blast after it got to temperature, didn't realise it was dumping steam all in my headlights. Paid 700 quid to have them redone, and obviously it was aftermarket ones before. Now they're aftermarket ones again, so it's a wiring mess down there, and no one can work out how to wire up the adjusters, so it won't get through MOT. So it's like, just do. Even if I put the original ones back in, it's still a wiring mess down there, which I'm not really confident with electrics. I'm sure you can just sit down there, work it out, get the fucking testers and all that kind of stuff, but I just don't have time. I've got 2 days. So yeah, this isn't, basically I'm on an oil rig in 2 days, and as soon as I get back, my mate's picking up the van, and I was supposed to follow in this and do the film in this, fly back, do the event, the rave that I've got going on, which is also a pain in the arse to organise, and even though they're the best DJs in the world. If you are into good music, please buy them tickets, because Jesus Christ, that's going to be expensive if nothing happens. So yeah, I don't like to let my friends down at all, so the next thing will be the van, or the first thing will be the van. As a bare minimum, I want to get the van ready for my mate, because he needs to move house, he's got a pregnant wife, and at a bare minimum, he needs to get to Ibiza. So yeah, we've got Big Kevin. This is MOT'd and ready to go. It's not insured, I just only put day insurance on when I have to tow something. Tyres getting a little bit low, but it's alright for now. It passed MOT, so we're okay on that one. Maybe I'll put a new tyre on it for him. Dump pipes fell off the back of the turbo, so I've got to get under that today. And it has a broken indicator, which I'll bring you around now. So as you'll see, we've got the broken indicator, which I've just ordered. It's all turned up and everything. The biggest problem with this, and I've got to fucking clean it because it's covered in my shit from everything. This has been all over Europe, all over the UK. I evaded COVID in this thing with me and the ex. Kevin, his name is, because he's large. This is actually the second one of these I've had. They're brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But if I take you around, it's just full of everything. Should we give you a little tour? Let's take you off this. Let's just we're gorilla anyway, aren't we? So let's go find the keys. Bum, 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 bum. So old water, which is probably manky. We've got underglow lights that seem to not be working. Oh, there we go, bosh. What have we got? We've got these. So what these are, when you're driving across Europe, this is a little bit sharp because I have tall knees, so I just jam that in there and it makes me feel happy. And then there's a knee comforter. Scotland's map. Yeah, there's my fuel thing that I was looking for. This is like where a bin used to be, but now it's just an external inside out bin. Coffee, kombucha, it's like I've literally lived in this thing. So yeah, we've got like, this is where I keep all my cooking stuff. I built this. It's got all lights on the roof and double bed down there that we're trying to turn it into a race van. But then he doesn't want to take all like fucking hair removal cream and fucking well, empty beer bottles and Nessie. You don't want to take none of this shit with him, does he? Well, there's my Prada sunglasses. That's a top pocket find. I feel like a pirate. Obviously Guinness glasses and toothpaste and fucking there's all kinds of shit. So I've got to clear all this out tonight before I go to the oil rig tomorrow. Make sure it's ready for him. Maybe I'll stick a tyre on it on the last day. Who knows? We'll kind of run out of money for the now. And yeah, so that's basically what's been going on and why you missed a episode. But them ones are all obviously filmed. They were filmed ages ago. So what am I fucking doing? Fuck off. So they were all filmed and they're all done and ready to go. So let's just get you back in here. Mito. Well, the Mito's a bag of shit and all. But spoiler alert, it obviously made it back. So yeah, there's a lot going on. Like I kind of wanted to get the BMW ready so I could drive down to Norwich to go to work, and then I could do an episode down in Norwich. Now I do know people down in Norwich with cars, so maybe we can still get an episode there. We can pull out a rig episode next week, and then when, because obviously, full transparency, I had 3.5 months worth of work at the start. So money was very, very tight, so paying an editor is ridiculous. I don't want the films that the series that you're getting, the big ones, I don't want to do any of that editing myself anymore. I want that to be done professionally. So we're sitting on them until I can pay the editor properly. So like this is how it might be. Like, I was just going to give you big films, but everybody wants to see something at least every week. So does the algorithm, which I never really wanted to suck its dick. But I also don't want to upset people and like, I was waiting to see you. Sorry. So yeah, you might just get a few little videos like this, like rig videos and stuff like this in between films. So that's basically it. Massive stress. Massive stress. Like I'm constantly juggling whether do I go to work and earn money to buy parts and tools, or do I sit here and try to fix things with the minimal tools I have and everything. I mean, this is all going to be a great story, the whole journey. You can like watch me grow. Like or fail. Well, fail is not an option because I can always just shut down for 6 months and go on oil rig for 6 months and come back and go, I bought loads of tools now and employed someone and he can fix whatever and whatever and whatever. I've still got a good sprayer, but finding a good mechanic is fucking impossible. I can't even get a good apprentice. just had one of the apprentices he used to come in here and clean up. He's just gobbing off to me, little 70-year-old squirt. So, yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Wish me luck. Again, like I don't make any money from this YouTube. I could easily just turn this off, sod off to Ibiza, put all these cars in storage, and go and get rid of my stress and everything, and have a really nice time, and probably lose some weight finally. And luckily, I'm actually losing weight through stress at the moment. Who thought that was going to be a thing? But yeah, man, just bear with me. Some will be intermittent. Hopefully we can get some nice big road trips done this year. This was meant to go to Poland. It's broke. But once I get enough money together and I can either put this into a garage or get the time to fix it, it'll be a whole thing where either the garage fixes it or I fix it, and then yeah, we can go to Poland now. But it was supposed to be this and the 7 Series, but like, can I do all this on my own? Realistically, no. So I guess I'm just taking my pressure off myself by being fucking upfront here with you. And yeah, man, I do bite off quite a lot, but not done well. Like, this is 1 year into being on YouTube. No, it's not even 1 year yet. 1 year is May the 4th when I do my party, my rave with Seb Zito. So that's 1 year. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cars. I've sold the ones in Ibiza. So 10 cars. I already had the van and the BMW. So 10 cars in what, 8 months? 9 months, 10 months. And a garage. And the podcast area. So I'm doing all right. I can't really complain. But yeah, it's graft. It's graft. People seems to be a bigger problem, and cars seem to act like people. So I guess on that note, I'll just say thank you very much for everyone that is sticking with me and has stuck with me. And screw the haters. Even some of the haters that have gone, oh, I really like this stuff, don't be doing all that kind of stuff again. I mean, if I get ripped off, I'm probably going to get pissed off and I'm probably going to shout about it. I'm human. I'm not going to be, hi guys, and all that YouTube crap, because I don't see myself as a YouTuber. I think it's, I think it's all a bit fake, to be honest. Hopefully I can be a breath of fresh air for you. Or I can be the annoying idiot that shouts at people. Either way, like, comment, subscribe.